Who created Bitcoin? Why has their identity never been revealed? What was the actual purpose behind creating Bitcoin? Can we trust Bitcoin if we don't even know who created it? And is there any chance Satoshi Nakamoto might return one day? If so, what would that mean for Bitcoin? Hi everyone, welcome back to Capital Insights. Today, we're diving into the mystery of a figure whose identity remains one of the biggest enigmas in the world of finance and tech. No one knows who they are or where they are. This person is the creator of Bitcoin and the pioneer behind the blockchain concept, which has only grown more popular over the last decade. They go by the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. If this person were alive today, their Bitcoin wealth would be worth around $48 billion, or about 750 trillion rupiah. In this video, we'll explore the history of how this figure first introduced Bitcoin to the world, only to disappear, leaving the Bitcoin network for all of us. Over the years, many have tried to uncover Satoshi Nakamoto's identity, but after more than a decade, no one has succeeded. Let's jump into the story. The origins of blockchain. Before we get into Satoshi's story, let's rewind to 1998. During the Asian financial crisis, a cryptography expert named Wei Dai proposed the concept of beam money in a cypherpunks forum. His idea was a kind of electronic payment that allowed for anonymous transactions without any third party, where all transactions would be recorded in an open database. This idea of Wei Dai's became a key reference for Satoshi Nakamoto in the original Bitcoin document. Alongside Wei Dai, there were other experts who were developing decentralized electronic money concepts, such as David Schoen with DigiCash, Nick Szabo with BitGold, Adam Back with Hashcash, and Hal Finney with RPO. None of these were fully realized until Satoshi Nakamoto introduced his Bitcoin white paper on October 31, 2008. In the Cryptography Mailing List Forum, the Bitcoin white paper, and the birth of Bitcoin. On January 3, 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto activated the Bitcoin network for the very first time, mining a block known as the Genesis block. This block contains a message that reads, "Chancellor, on brink of second bailout for banks." A quote from the Times newspaper that seemed to critique the traditional banking system dominated by big financial institutions. From there, Satoshi continued developing Bitcoin, even creating a dedicated forum called bitcointalk.org, where he actively communicated with the Bitcoin developer community. In 2010, Bitcoin was first converted to US dollars at an initial rate of $1 for 1.3 million Bitcoins. Satoshi Nakamoto's disappearance. Throughout 2010, Satoshi remained active in the community. However, in December of that year, he vanished after WikiLeaks announced they'd start accepting donations in Bitcoin. Satoshi grew concerned that the connection between Bitcoin and WikiLeaks might attract the attention of agencies like the CIA or Interpol. On December 12, 2010, Satoshi left a final message in the Bitcoin Tech Forum, stating he would be focusing on other projects. To this day, Satoshi Nakamoto's identity remains a mystery. Some people, like Hal Finney, Nick Szabo, and Dorian Nakamoto, have been suspected of being Satoshi, but there's no solid proof of who Satoshi really is. Final thoughts. So, who do you think Satoshi Nakamoto is? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Capital Insights for more in-depth discussions on finance and tech. See you in the next video on Capital Insights.